Hi, welcome to Local Ventures, where every episode we go around Leominster and we see what makes the city great. I am joined, as always, with Amanda Curtis.
Economic Development Coordinator for the City of Leominster.
And we have a jam-packed show today. We have Donna Consignment, we're going to Restore, and we're going to go play it against sports, and we're going to end on a nice tour of Art on the Rocks. So, what's up first?
Donna Consignment.
Welcome to Donna Consignment Boutique, located on 7 Park Street in Leominster. Founded by Donna Fortunato, Donna blends fashion and art together to create style. Let's take a look.
My name is Donna Fortunato, and my business is Donna Consignment Boutique. I've been in retail management all my life. I actually got unemployed, and I was working for a little shop, local, and people just kept coming in saying, "Are you the owner? You act it." And then it was to the point where people were saying, "You should open your own. You should open your own." So I was like, okay. The higher power, like Dean said, he told me to open my own shop. So I opened my own shop, and it's almost 10 years in October. I like the repurpose and recycling. I like one-of-a-kind items. Because people come in and they're like, "Oh, one-of-a-kind items." I do have a lot of other items in the store that have a good size run, but that's besides the consignment part. That's the boutique part. So I like a little variety in the shop. My personal opinion is consignment is like the one-of-a-kind items where you kind of find rare looking, or vintage. I don't have a lot of vintage items. The boutique is, the cleanliness, the neatness, the personal items, as in like brand new items, I should say, the brand new items that I can get from other vendors. I do work with a girl in Leominster. She makes my jewelry, so she's like a vendor. So it's brand new and not consignment. And I love supporting. I do not shop the big chains. I'm all about small businesses because I am a small business, so I want people to support me too. I'm a very, I love working with customers, and you don't see customer service a lot lately, especially when the girls come in here for prom. I love working with them one-on-one. When they come out and they start crying, and then the mother starts crying, and then the father started crying. This happened in my old location. And I was like, oh my word, they're gonna make me cry. That was one moment in the prom, season that really was like, wow, the whole family started crying because they were so happy that she picked the dress. So I was previously in Westminster for 9 years. I've been dying to get back to my roots. I lived right up the street, so I was born and raised here. The community. You can't ask for a better community. And it's great being here in Leominster because you got the support of you guys, the mayor, everybody at the city hall. So it's great because, I needed that.
And we're back. So we went to Donna. Next up, we're going to be going to Restore. Can you give us a little information about the Habitat for Humanity Restore store?
Absolutely. So Habitat for Humanity, as many people know, is a national organization where they are refurbishing and reselling different items that you might be looking for your home. It's incredible what they have to offer. Wait until you see.
Let's take a look. Habitat for Humanity is an organization that has been helping America for years. Restore is part of the HFH family with a location right here in our own backyard. Stationed on 637 Lancaster Street, we had the chance to speak with the guy in charge, Warner Thiessen. Take it away, Warner.
My name is Warner Thiessen. I had my own business before, and I was always a retail guy. So I'm from Germany. I've been in retail business for pretty much my whole life in sales management. And I knew owning a business comes with struggles. So when the struggle appeared, I was looking to go back into employment, and I saw an ad from Habitat for Humanity, and that appealed to me. So I applied, and obviously I got the job. So been here for, over 12 years. So we are basically, in a nutshell, a discount home improvement center. We receive donations from companies, homeowners, individuals that have no use for their items, and we bring it in, clean it, price it, and sell it. So, and with the profits, we support our mission, building homes for families in need in North Central Massachusetts. So we are always in very large demand of appliances that we don't get enough of. We could sell appliances like right and left every day. Unfortunately, we don't always get our hands onto it. So big box restores or the bigger dealers in New England, they have contracts. They basically get money, give money to a company, and they pick it up. So we rarely get our hands on it. So yes, appliances would be something that we can increase our revenue and our profits significantly. I mean, we are a retail business, but with a bigger mission behind it. So when I go to the dedications, when the families move in and you see the kids in their home, in their new home that they have never experienced, it always touches my heart. I've almost tears in my eyes. That is our purpose. Really helping families in need, and that what drives us here at the Restore, to get as much profit as we can. And then obviously also with our new program that we've been running now for over 5 years, critical home repair, smaller amount of money is being used to impact many, many more families. Yeah, I mean, there are many people that, not only people that would not be able to afford it, but there's a lot of people, there are many people that believe in secondhand stuff that is still in great condition at 50, 75% off, sometimes below retail. They get a bargain, they feel great about it, and it keeps it out of the landfill. So, and then obviously there are families that have to, we know that a lot of families live paycheck to paycheck. They can't afford a new fridge that costs $2,500, $2,700. You get one here for $500 or $600. That's a significant savings. And like I said, it keeps it out of the landfill. So there's a win for the donor. He can feel good about it, donating that stuff for our mission. And then there is the purchaser, the customer. And then our environment, where we keep the stuff out of the landfill. So it's a win-win-win situation. Well, we impact so many people that I can't even pinpoint one out, but what strikes me the most is, so families that are future homeowners, Habitat homeowners, future homeowners, they have to do sweat equity. Most of the families come here at the Restore and do sweat equity. So we connect with them on a personal level, much more than if they wouldn't do sweat equity at the Restore. So we connect with them, with their children, with their spouses. So it's a deeper connection, and that's a very big impact for me, and I know for my staff too. I mean, it's non-profit. It's a very demanding job. I do probably 17 jobs from marketing to human resource to retail sales and so forth and so forth. So it's a very, very demanding job. But I cannot think of anything that I don't like about this job. So when I come to work in the morning, I smile. When I leave, I smile. It's not, usually it's, you know, I've been in big corporation jobs. Usually it's you smile in the morning and you're kind of gruntled in the evening when you go back home. So that is not the case here. I'm totally enthused about our mission to build homes for families in need.
So it's sports season. I mean, it's always sports season.
Always.
But hockey is big, and our next location does a lot of skates and hockey sticks. So we're going to go to Play It Again Sports. Let's skate on down to Play It Again Sports, located on 814 Main Street. This shop has been running for years, and we had the chance to get into the game.
Hey there, my name is Sandy Pilecchia, and I am the owner-manager of Play It Again Sports in Leominster, Mass. First few years were, as any new business owner, interesting to get through, things you need to learn and things you need to get better at. We've done both. We've learned a lot of buying cycles and customer needs and what we're able to offer to the community and to our customer. So fortunately, we've done a lot better from then until now. The thing that I love most about this job, and I think that all of my associates and members, staff members would agree, is helping that little child, the one that walks through the door and he or she is about 3 years old, maybe 5 years old. They're excited to start their new sport. The mom or dad comes in with a piece of paper and says, "How can you help? I don't really know what I need." And then we spend as much time as we can with that little individual, getting them all the things that they need. And then they're excited. Sometimes they even want to leave their equipment on as they walk out the door, which is totally fine. We all love helping that little new beginner develop their sport. The thing that we get most out of providing sports equipment to the people of Leominster is the used factor. Not a lot of sports stores around here or in the local area are able to provide used to their customers. We have customers who come in year after year after year. Their children are growing and they really need to provide low cost, high quality merchandise to their kids frequently because those kids are growing so often. They don't want to be paying so much in top prices year after year. So the best thing is for us to be able to provide all sizes at a low cost, new and used, throughout the child's lifetime. So why we chose Leominster for Play It Again Sports is one thing is that this establishment was here. It's been here for over, I'd say, 35 years. So it's great to have existing customers. The customers know you're here. So we kind of walked into it and made it our own. Additionally, we are both, my husband and I, are residents of Leominster. He's lived here all of his life, and I've lived here for almost 20 years now. So we do enjoy Leominster a lot. I think in terms of sharing stories of who we've helped, we could go on and on and on. So I'll pull the most recent for you to show you who we helped out. There was a 7-year-old about 2 weeks ago, and he came in and one of our staff members, Doug, was able to help him out. And that's the same story that I had mentioned that I love to help the kids here. Doug had helped this young child. He was going to be a goalie. He had never been an ice hockey goalie before. Dad was with him and Dad was an ice hockey goalie. And Doug set him up head to toe with all of the needs that he had used. He was in here practicing and playing. His dad was shooting on him. We posted it up to Facebook. We enjoyed the whole time he was here, sent the pictures and the video to Mom and Dad. That's the story that we love, but we have hundreds of stories like that. The community has supported us with our growing pains in terms of what they may need and what we can get to them. We like to support back. I have a small list here in terms of people that we've done recent baskets for. That's our favorite thing to do, is put together a sporting raffle basket where they might have an event. So recently we've done something for Crusaders Youth Hockey, Jimmy Fund, a Women's Hockey League, the NEWHL, Leominster Baseball, a Shriners Burn Unit, Village School in Royalston, and that's a couple that we've done, but we definitely like to do them for local events that are happening around our community, to give back, to say thank you, to put a nice basket in the hands of a child who has just won or an adult who has just won a raffle. So we'd love to support our community in that way. I can't even tell you how many times we thought, what can we do new? What else can we do? What is the community asking us for? Most recently, I would have to remark about baseball. We've probably grown that twice the size it used to be. Same thing with golf. And last would be our ski and snow services that grows year after year after year. We do a rental program and we also do ski services. All of those pieces of our business have grown a lot. So shopping with us supports the Leominster community, and that's important for any small business in town and for us. But more importantly, it's important for the mom and dad who are looking to buy a great price for their child. It's important for the child of Leominster or the communities. They can get that nice low price, that used equipment, and hand it on year after year. And it's important for our leagues, the leagues that we do business with. So leagues, moms and dads, kids, community, all very important.
So we went to Play It Again Sports. So we got, our exercise, and then we did some shopping at Belladonna. We did some refurbishment and home improvement at Habitat for Humanity. Let's relax and go to Art on the Rocks and learn how to paint.
I love it. Let's go.
And finally, it's time to get creative with Art on the Rocks. Owned by Stacy Sparrow, this bustling art studio can be found at 875 Merriam Ave. We joined Stacy in the art studio and brushed up on our craft skills.
So Art on the Rocks is an art studio where you can make art. What that means will and always has evolved. We started with kids classes, very quickly added adult classes. We've done toddler sensory classes, we've done therapeutic art classes. The goal was always just to create a place where everyone could be creative, and art wasn't just like a special thing for certain people. So I was your typical artsy kid in school. When I was 25, I said, I want to open an art studio. A friend actually said, there's this place called New View to help people form businesses, grow in business. So I went there and met with a gentleman named Ray Belanger. Wrote a business plan with him to open an art studio where I would teach kids fine art classes and drawing classes and maybe summer camps and after school programs. And Art on the Rocks was born. I worked full time the first 4 years that I owned the studio and just grew from there. So right before COVID hit, we added pottery, and it's become a huge part of what we do now. So, Art on the Rocks just is always going to be a place where children, retirees, adults, friends, families, dates can come, make something, and be successful at it, and feel good about it. Art and creativity is important for everyone to have access to, and I feel like there's very little access and a lot of people that want it. So, Art on the Rocks has moved a lot. Now we're in our forever home. I really like it here. We like Leominster. We feel accessible to Fitchburg, Leominster, Lunenburg, surrounding towns, right off Route 2, and everyone has to go to the grocery store, so they get to see us. So that's cool too. We, as a small business, and I know lots of others, try and give back as much as possible. Walmart isn't sponsoring our local baseball teams. I was just at a baseball game and our name was on the back of a shirt, and so was another local artist. I was like, this is so cool. There's local women-owned artist-based businesses supporting our local youth. My original business plan was to support the local creative economy. I was told when I went to art school that it was nice and it was cute. I would starve, I wouldn't be able to pay my bills. All of my staff are either people that are in education and are, navigating trying to get into schools and finding jobs, or artists or creatives that also were in the same boat as me. We just hired several kids from Monty Tech that have been awesome. So some misconceptions that we only cater to kids. We actually probably cater to more adults than kids. Also that you have to know what you're doing. You don't, that's why we're here. We gather the latest, coolest tips and trends and tools for my staff to help people too. So we just want people to know that you can do this and you don't have to have a background at all. I think the biggest kind of tagline we hear is I can't draw a stick figure. That's okay. we're gonna get you past that. So it's all right, you don't have to know how to draw one. You can paint like Bob Ross in one day. You don't have to have any experience. So I learned that style and brought it back to the studio for people to do in one day. Like literally you can paint like Bob Ross in one day. You don't have to have any experience. Okay, so we're at Art on the Rocks, and I just wanted to give you guys a little tour. So this is our front studio where you can walk in anytime we're open and paint pottery. We have hundreds of options. We have a little coffee corner so adults can come in and relax, have a drink, bring a snack, and paint. Our inventory actually changes weekly because we have a lot of people that paint with us regularly, so there's always something new. So when you come in here, you can sit anywhere you'd like, and we have hundreds of color options. And then we have our classroom. So back here is where we have classes and events, and we can seat up to 50 people for events. We have a little fold-out wall that comes out so we can kind of divide the space. So we always still continue to have our walk-in options, but then we can have events and things going on back here. So when this is not in use for painting classes, we also teach clay classes at these tables, and these are our pottery wheels. So we have hand building classes where you come in and you can make things out of clay. You just start with a ball of clay and you can either roll it out or pinch or coil. There's lots of different ways to make things. I'll show you guys the kiln room because it's kind of fun to see the process. This is the kiln room. When you come in and paint pottery, it's actually quite a labor-intensive process on the back end. So when you paint any particular piece, it comes back here to dry on these shelves. Like this, well, how appropriate, a little flamingo for Leominster. But it's really satisfying. It's like Christmas every day when we open the kiln. If you want to see, there's actually, I opened a kiln this morning that's full and about to be ready to be unloaded. So you can see each one of these things was sitting on these spikes. But yeah, so you know, each piece has a little story, and we get to kind of experience that with people and see why they're doing it and what they're doing. And the first three on top, we gotta, you know, we know what people are painting and what they're doing. It's fun to be part of it. All right, so I was just gonna jump in and do a quick little painting for you guys today. And you have a painting pretty quickly. So that's just kind of some of a little taste of what we do during classes, and we can walk you through and help you to do that. And you can paint like Bob Ross in one day too.
So thank you for tuning in to Local Ventures. What did we do today, Amanda?
We covered all the bases. We did some shopping, that was very important. We did more shopping, but really had to do with refurbishing and some things for the home. We got to check out all of the sports goods that we are going to need for this next season. And then we did some wonderful connecting with our artistic side and got a great tour of Art on the Rocks.
Now, if they want to be showcased on this show, what should people do?
If anybody's interested in being featured on our show, they can reach me at City Hall. I'm Amanda Curtis, Economic Development Coordinator. They can reach me by 978-962-3541 or by email.
So next time we have some great stuff lined up and we will see you then. Thank you.